In this video, you are going to learn your first two forró steps, which are the basic step and the open step. You're also going to learn some tips that you need to start dancing forró and start having fun. I am Alice Lapertosa.
I'm Helen Avelar.
We are forró teachers from Brazil
and Taiwan.
And we are here also learning how to teach in a new language for you. Because we believe that forró has no genders, has no distance, and has no language. We believe we can all have fun together.
Welcome to HS Studio! So if you want to learn your first steps in forró, you are in the right place. This is our first lesson of our series, How to Start Forró. And if you want some more advanced tips or steps, you can also check our other videos on the channel, our courses and workshops. So let's get started. We will show you these two steps first in the music, and then we will break it down.
Let's start with the basic step. To prepare it, you are going to transfer your weight to your right side. To make sure that you transfer it, you can lift your left leg out of the ground. Make sure you transfer it. We are going to turn so you can see better. Again, to prepare, let's transfer to our right and start with our left to the front. Left to the front. Right to the back, left to the back. Again, one more time, transfer to your right and left to the front, right to the back, left to the back. One more time, a little faster. Transfer to your right and left to the front, right to the back, left to the back. Okay, so these three steps you just learned are the basic steps to the front. Now we are going to learn the basic steps to the back. Make sure your weight is in your left leg where we finished the front part, and then we are going to go right to the back and left to the front and right to the front. Okay, one more time. Make sure your weight is on your left and right to the back, left to your front, right to your front. One more time, a little faster. Your weight is on your left and right to the back, left to the front, right to the front. And now we are going to join the front part and the back part together so we can do the whole basic step. Let's start with our weight preparing to the right and left to the front, right to the back, left to the back, and right to the back, left to your front, right to your front. We've just concluded one whole basic step. Let's do it again. Transfer to your right and left to the front, right to the back, left to the back, and right to the back, left to your front, right to your front. One more time, a little faster, and transfer to your right and left to the front, right to the back, left to the back, right to your back, left to your front, right to your front. Now we are going to put these steps into our counting so you can dance in the music later. Let's do it. Transfer your weight to your right, and each step I'm going to count. Left to the front, 1, right to the back, 2, left to the back, 3. In the times 4, we're not going to step because it's a pause. We are going to be here without doing anything. And then we are going to right to the back, 1, left to the front, 2, right to the front, 3. And again, we have another pause. And we stay here. Let's do one more time. Transfer to your right and 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. Again, we are going to do another one. Transfer to your right a little faster and go. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. So let's do it one last time on my counting, and we are going to do 2 basic steps, one after the other. Let's do prepared and go. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause again. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. Now you already learned how to do the basic step in forró. Congratulations for that. And we are going to see how to do the open step.
So now let's learn about the open step. We are going to start with our left toe. So we are going to prepare to our right. And now Alice will turn to the back so that you can follow straightly her step. Okay? So let's start with our left. So we transfer, we prepare to our right. And then we will start. Our left is going to step slightly diagonal back. Okay? Just slightly. Make sure that you don't need to exaggerate. Okay? You have to feel comfortable with the step. So, okay, let's start again. So we transfer to our right to prepare and diagonally back with our left. Great, transfer on two. And then we are going to step back to the front with our right. And then we are going to step our left to the side. Great, let's do it again. So we are going to start with our left diagonally back and right to the front and left to the side. Great, one more time. So we are prepared to the right and left, right, left to the side. Great. So these 3 steps we just learned are the open step to the right. Okay, because we open to the right. Okay, so now we are going to learn about the open step to the left. It will be exactly the same, just to the other side. So our weight is our left right now, and we are going to start with our right. The same thing, we are going to step diagonally back, okay, and then left to the front and right to the side. Great, again, so we transfer back our weight to the left, and we'll start with right diagonally back, left to the front, and right to the side. Great, one more time. So we are going to prepare to the left, and right to the back, left to the front, right to the side. Great, so these 3 steps are the open step to the other side, to the left side.
Now we are going to put these 2 parts together in the music counting.
And the way we are going to count open step will be exactly the same as the basic step. So let's start it. We prepare to our right, and then 1, left to the back, 2, right to the front, 3, left to the side, and 4 will be a pause. And then to the other side, right, down to the back, left to the front, 3 to the side. Great. And the 4 will be also the pause. So let's do it again with the count. We prepare to our right, and then 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. Great. Let's do it again a little faster. Okay, so we prepare to our right, and 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. Okay, so make sure that you have to always transferring, okay? Even when you are doing the open step, the same as the basic step. And now we are going to do the step twice directly, okay, to both sides. Let's start it. We transfer to our right to prepare, and then 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, again. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, again. Great. So now you know how to do the open step. Let's see how these 2 steps will become when we have the partner.
So if you are watching this video with your partner together, follow us. We are going to show you how to practice. And if you are watching alone in your house, watch too, because it's important for you to understand how it works, for you to dance better when you're going to dance with someone else, okay?
So let's get started to see how it works when we dance with a partner. And forró is a social dance or ballroom dance, which means that besides of dancing alone, you can also dance with a partner. And there will be a leader who leads and indicates the step or moves, and a follower who will follow and join the step and moves. And maybe in some party you have already seen that there was a guy leader with a lady follower, but there's no rules for this. In this case, I will be a lady leader and Alice will be a lady follower.
And you are free to choose each role you feel more comfortable with, to practice and to dance.
So if you are practicing as a leader, you are going to watch my steps. And if you are practicing as a follower, you are going to follow Alice's steps. Okay, so let's get started. So, as you see, when we dance with the partner, we are usually stay in front of each other, which means that if I step my left,
I'm going to step my right.
and if the leader steps the right,
The follower will step the left.
so that our steps can fit well every time we step. Okay, so let's start with the basic step. The leader are going to prepare to the right,
And the follower to the left.
and then the leader will start with the left to do the basic step to the front.
And the follower, we are going to start with the right, going back, so the steps can fit.
Okay, let's start it. So we do 1, 2, 3, pause. And now the leader will do the basic step to the back.
And the follower are going to go to the front.
So then we do 1, 2, 3, pause. Okay, so this is how it works, the basic steps. So let's do it again. The leader prepare to the right,
The follower to the left.
and we start. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. Great. So now I'm on my right, and Alice is on her left. And we can repeat this pattern of basic step for more times. So let's do it together twice directly. Okay, so let's prepare to right and to the left, and we start. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, again. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. Great. So this is how the steps work with the basic step. And now we are going straightly, okay, to the open step. And now I finish here with my weight on my right.
And I finish it with my weight on my left.
And now I want to start the open step. So I will step my left, diagonally back.
And I'm going to step my right, diagonally back.
Okay, so we are going to do it again. We are going to do the open step. We will count 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, so prepare and 1, 2, 3, pause. And we are going to do the other side. And 1, 2, 3, pause. Okay, so let's do it again. Our weight is coming back. So let's do it again straightly. So we open. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. And as you can see, we can also repeat this pattern for more times. So let's do it twice straightly together. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, again. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. Great. So this is how it works when we dance together with the open step. And this moment we want to go back to the basic step. And my weight is already on my right.
And the follower's weight is on the left.
So the leader is going to the front.
And the follower is going to the back.
So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. So now you know how the steps work with open step and basic step. Now we are going to combine all of it together. So let's do a combination of 2 basic step, 2 open step, and 2 basic step. Okay? So we prepare to the correct side, and we are going to start with the basic step. We start 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, again. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, open step. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, again. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, basic step. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, again. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause.
So in real Forró life, we're going to dance much closer, which is awesome because you can enjoy the music and enjoy your partner together. So we're going to embrace each other, okay? As you can see, our feet are one in the middle of the other. My right foot is in the middle of Helen's feet, and Helen's right foot is in the middle of my feet. We dance like that so we do not step on each other's feet. We also embrace each other each time we are in the closer position.
So if you are a leader, we are going to put our arms below follower's arms. Okay, so we will try to have our arm have the whole contact with the follower about the height of the shoulder blade. So if I have a longer arm, maybe I have to adapt to finish my hands a little bit upward or downward. Okay, so also if I have a short arm, maybe I will finish in the middle of her back, which is also okay. The most important thing is that we have our arm whole contact with our partner and we feel comfortable with it.
As a follower, you will also follow this idea. You are going to try to maintain contact, and there is not a right place to put your arm. Maybe I'm dancing with someone who is much bigger than me, so I will have to do something like that, and my arm is going to be on Ellen's shoulder to maintain the connection. And if I'm dancing with someone else that I can do like that, I can embrace her, I can also do it. The important thing is to maintain this connection, because you need to feel the steps, the movements, anything that your leader is doing in the dance, okay? So no right way to put your arms, but keep the connection and try to embrace as much as possible. Here you are going to see that our other arms we have hand to hand, and we are making this drawing, kind of a triangle here. You are going to see that, and our hands are in the height of our shoulders. We are going to try to maintain that. We're not going to do that, all that. We are going to try to maintain this drawing as comfortable as possible. Now that we are hugging each other very comfortable, we are going to start doing the steps like this.
So as a leader, we are going to transfer our weight to our right to prepare.
And as a follower, you are going to feel the transfer and transfer your weight to your left. You are going to feel because we talked about the contact. We are hugging each other very well, so you can feel it. And now we are going to start. Prepare and 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, 2, 3, pause again. 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, 2, 3, stop. Now we are going to do the open step. And 1, 2, 3, pause. As you can see, we changed a little bit the way our hands are. Now the leader's hand is down and the follower's hand is up. How did we get into this position?
So we are now in a closed position. When leader, we want to indicate the open step. We are going to step our left to the back, and at the same time, we are going to release a little bit our front part of the right arm. So we are going to release like this, because when we release, we can indicate the diagonal step.
So as a follower, you are going to feel the release. You are going to feel you have space here, and you can feel that you can step diagonal back, and you also can see that your leader changed the step. It's another way to see that you are doing a different movement. So,
and then we will step the second step from back to the same position, and then we step the third step, and this moment we are going to slide our hand through the back and arms of the follower to arrive this position, and then we will naturally letting them go down.
Right the way we started the open step. And now we're going to continue. And 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause again. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, stop. Now the leader wants to go back to the basic step, to the hug. So how do the leader indicate that?
So this moment, my weight is on my lap, and I want to indicate my follower that we are going to go back to close position. So we will do like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The first two steps we are going to step the normal open step, and the third step, as you can see, I'm stepping much closer and putting my foot between Alice's feet.
As a follower, you are just doing the open step normally, nothing changes for you, and then your leader is going to come closer to you. You are not going to be scared, okay? This kind of change, they happen in the dancing for all the time, and then it just indicates that your leader wants to come back to the closed position. So, very calmly, you are going to let your leader come closer and then embrace back.
So we are going to slide back our arms to the close hug, and we will adapt the other hand to the close position too.
At this point, we can continue to do the basic step. And 1, 2, 3, pose. 1, 2, 3, pose. 1, 2, 3, pose. 1, 2, 3, stop. And now let's see in the music.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Great. Again, right away. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good job!
If you liked this tutorial, leave a comment for us here and click in the like button below. This is the only way that we can know that we should keep doing these videos. And if these lessons are helpful for you, share it with a friend that also wants to learn forró. Let's do it together. For watching more videos of us dancing and tips, you can also check our Instagram.
Also, if this is your first time on the channel and you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you can get notified every time we release a new video. See you next time!